With Pete Williams confirmed as the Yodel Sprint Jersey winner, the intermediate sprint over the finish line in Guildford was in effect meaningless, but try telling that to the massed crowds. The four leaders were still over 2 minutes clear when they crossed the summit of the first climb of the day, the third category Staple Lane. Because they swept up all the available King of the Mountains points, it meant that the Skoda jersey could be decided on the following climb.
Can we see that white jersey, that predominantly white jersey of Mark Cavendish? Has he managed to stay in this group? It looks like he has. That's him there in third place.
Well, that's an absolutely monster ride from Mark Cavendish. And the size of that peloton now, well, I think that indicates that it's going to be a big ask for these riders out front to try and stay out there. They will be aided in some way, some respects, by the fact that it is pretty lumpy profile towards the back end, as riders manage to catch a little bit of a breather. But the peloton all in one long line. 8 seconds between this group of three and the chasers just behind, and the peloton now chasing just 30 seconds behind. So 12 seconds indicated on our screen between these three riders up front, but I have a suspicion it might even be just that little bit less. 30 seconds then back to the yellow jersey group of Jonathan Tiernan-Locke, who's been very cool, calm and collected so far. As they go for the line, Boy Van Poppel there on the left-hand side. Cavendish looks so cool, calm and collected. He's already got several bike lengths advantage. Listen to the crowd roar. It's the world champion going for the line in Guildford at the end of the Tour of Britain of 2012. He's got several bike lengths advantage. No one's going to stop Mark Cavendish now. He gets his hands in the air. It's his third win, third stage victory for Mark Cavendish. A superb performance from the world champion. Superb performance from Sky. Superb performance too, indeed, from Enduro Racing's Jonathan Tiernan-Locke, who is confirmed as the winner of Tour of Britain of 2012.
Christian House sealed his deal today, second only to his national championship, this his finest hour. He headed Pablo Ortasun by 19 points in the end. Pete Williams won every Yodel sprint point in Surrey today. The jersey, which has been his all week, won in emphatic style, 22 points ahead of teammate Marcin Biablocki. United Healthcare's Boy Van Poppel, the Tour's Mr. Consistent, takes home the Chain Reaction Cycles points competition, his reward for a fine, aggressive week in the saddle. And at the end of a memorable summer of cycling, this was the man they'd come to see, the boy in the bands in Guildford, smiling and taking the stage win. His billing was only trumped by the eventual winner, John Tiernan-Locke, a breakthrough year and at 27 on the threshold of all sorts of possible futures. But for now, he's the reigning Tour of Britain champion.